Welcome back to Life Changing Wealth. You know who it is. It's your boy, Jay Biondo here. I post videos every day about investing, cryptocurrency, and the stock market. If you guys like the content, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. So let's jump into it. Today, we're going to talk about Chainlink. And I really want to talk about Chainlink from a fundamental perspective as a project. This is not a price-focused video, even though I do want the price to go up. It's really just about price and looking at the charts, but it's also really just about Chainlink as a business, as an Oracle solution. So I want to get there, and I want to talk about some of those things. But first, before we do anything, let's look at the charts because the charts are fun. But stick with me, guys. Stick with me for what I have to show you once we get to some of the Chainlink announcements at the end of this video. So stay with me, guys. Let's jump into the charts right now. All right, guys. So where do I start? So Chainlink is a project that really kind of has, I guess you would say, been struggling lately. I'm pretty heavily invested in Link, and I want Link to do well, and because I think it will do well. But let's just take a look back in time. So Chainlink really popped off, really started to rip on August of 2020, and then really shot up, right? So these are the kind of moves we love to see. A modest 162% move. I can't wait to see those again. But it really started to rip once you guys notice it. Once it went above the 20-week moving average, right? It got a nice rip, and we know that once Link is below these moving averages, these 20 weeks, 20-week EMA and 20-week SMA. We kind of see it just bounce and get hammered down. And we see it here, bounce, hammered down again. Here we finally got a little bit of a break, and we knew that once we got the break, we moved to the upside. And that's what happened, and then we kind of came back down and fell through it on the Link BTC chart. And we just had a retest, and Link failed. Link got rejected. So I'm not sure when it's going to go for another retest, but it will hit another retest. And if it crosses over, I expect very big things from Link. So that's just the Link BTC chart. I know a lot of people are interested in why I think Link is going to just rip even further than this chart shows, right? Because this chart doesn't show much. If anything, it shows that Link just got rejected again and is going to get blasted down. But there's a little secret, guys. Let's dive into the USD longs for Link. So when we look at the Link leverage positions, this is insane. I want to share with you how insane this is. So, back in August 2020, once Link started to move, the leverage position started to just skyrocket, the leverage longs. And right now, the leverage longs are going crazy. A lot of people jumping in with leverage to buy Link, specifically assuming that the price is going up. So we see all these leverage longs. We got a little dip with our rejection on the 20 week, but then now people are jumping right back in, and the longs are going up even higher, This is unprecedented. This is the most leverage that's been put on Link, that's on the charts. So very interesting, and I'm willing to bet that the whales also want to see Link do well. So I know some of you guys look at the Link USD chart, and a lot of times I'll look at that, but I think it's more irrelevant, because what I want more Bitcoin. And so that's why I focused on the Link BTC chart. But if we take a quick look at the Link USD, and we'll check out Coinbase's charts, just to give you guys some perspective of what's going on in terms of the USD value. So we made it all the way up to $53. Right now we're at $29 and struggling, right? And so we see this move up, and we think things are going well. But what we really want to see is the Bitcoin value, the Satoshi value lift. We want to have Chainlink make a move against Bitcoin. That's when we know we're really making progress. And we're just not quite there yet, but I think we're going to be there soon. So let's discuss Link as a project now. What I really want to get into with Link is let's just look at the ecosystem here, because I want to give a frame of reference, right? So a lot of times I don't think people realize how integrated Link is into pretty much, you know, all serious projects, at least, or most serious projects, right? So when we look at this, I mean, Link is in everything. Everybody's using Link. And so think about this from an economics perspective, okay? So when we think of Link, we know that there's two people that make money essentially through Link. And so how does that work? Well, node operators, they retrieve the data for smart contracts, and when that happens, they get paid some Link. And the same goes for contract creators. They receive deposits from the node operators. So pretty much the more utility, the more use that Link experiences, the more smart contracts that get created, the more data that gets retrieved, the more Link that is sort of being moved around in the system. And so the more people that use it, the value of the token has to go up, sort of like innately, as the ecosystem builds out, right? So when we look at this, we see that there's 89 blockchains using Link. Okay, 89. And we see, so let's look at the DeFi projects, right? 424 DeFi projects are using Link. A lot of the people that use Link use it for their price aggregation. And so there's 141 NFT platforms using Link also. I mean, the ecosystem is booming, right? So when we think about the price, we don't always see it reflected. And the fundamentals of Link are very, very strong. They look great. It's the only project I know that announces a partnership almost every day. So the big one being with Amazon. Yes. So I wanted to bring this up. This was announced 2 days ago, that now Amazon and Chainlink are a bit partnered up. And essentially, it makes it much easier to deploy Chainlink nodes on Amazon's AWS service. So why is this important? Well, it makes it really, really easy for developers to come in and start nodes. And we know that node operators make money through Link. So there's a lot of incentive to do this and create nodes. And it also sort of facilitates the speed at which the ecosystem can be built out, right? So those are some of the real big benefits right there. But then when we take a look even deeper, okay, we dive in over and so essentially we were looking at the Link architecture on AWS, and now when we dive in and look at sort of what are all the architectures on AWS, which ones are available, right? I dug a little deeper, and I was like, okay, well, let's just take a look and see which blockchain tools are available. There's only 3, and the only one that really stands out is the Chainlink integration. So this is enormous. Essentially, Chainlink has like premium access for people to cycle up nodes. You know, you don't see this with Cardano. You don't see this with any other project. You don't see this with Solana's validators as a way to just quickly spin up a validator. So right here, this is huge, and it's really undervalued. Nobody's really paying attention to this. Didn't really move the price much. So there's that. Then the latest partnership was an announcement with Cartesi. So Cartesi now is integrating Chainlink's price feeds. Yeah, really interesting into their staking mechanism. So this is just another major blockchain project integrating Chainlink. We know that about a month or so ago, Cardano announced an integration with Chainlink. So everybody is using Chainlink. And a lot of times they'll test out other Oracle solutions, but they'll just find there's nothing superior to Link, right? So Link has not just like a first mover advantage, they almost have what I would consider a category king. They are the king of the Oracle categories. It's going to be very hard to displace them. It's almost like how Ethereum is sort of the king of the DApp or smart contract ecosystem. Well, Link is the category king of the Oracle solutions out there. So I think over time we will see price rise. And I think based on the amount of leverage that's in the system, there's either going to be a huge shakeout or the price is going to go up. And it's going to go up in a big way, guys. So that's what I wanted to leave you with today. In addition to that, guys, I also wanted to let you know that I will be putting out a Patreon premium list where you can get access to really my advanced trades. Some trades that I'm doing that I'm not putting out in these free YouTube videos. So essentially, I go into more detail on those different assets that I'm buying. And if you guys want to find out what they are, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know, what do you guys think about Chainlink? What are your thoughts on Link as a token? What are your thoughts on the growth of the ecosystem? Do you think it's a dead token? Do you think that that price will eventually go up? Let me know. Smash the thumbs up button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe too, and stay in tune for all of my other videos on investing. That's it, guys. See you later.